Hi traders, welcome. Just a quick look at what's happened today and some of the trades I did take, some of the trades I missed. Obviously I can't expect to get all of them, but this one I'm quite shocked I didn't get anything out of this. I didn't trade the Euro session, so we had a big move up in the Euro session here, and before the data came out it shot up. So already before the, I don't want to trade in front of the data, that's too risky. So when the data came out it was very high. So I don't like buying a high price, so I didn't take it, and therefore there was nothing to trade into the close, so I got nothing out of that today. And so it happens. I stuck to my rules, stuck to my trade plan, and missed out there. What I did trade was this. I took the pound. A lot of stopping bars in Forex this week. There's another stopping bar at 159.70 area. I took that up to 160. Had a big position just to because it seemed like a pretty good probability trade to me, so then just took that off and got that section there, which is not a lot. Oil was pretty similar to the Dow for me. I got nothing out of this oil today. It ran out from the Asian period, and then it was very overbought, and then not quite sure where. I can't even tell you exactly where it ran from the open. I think it was already pretty high by the time we got into the Dow open. Messed around a lot. Okay, so let's have a look around the Forex. This one came off the fibs. It's US dollar Swissy. It's gone from 88 to 90. Unfortunately, I'm not in that one. It's a week of misses. It's the way it goes. I took a stopping bar in this one and let it go, and got stopped out for nothing on that one. So some stopping bars have worked, some stopping bars haven't. This is a stopping bar that has worked. This one went from 140.50 back up to R1 at 144. And believe it or not, I have had a good week, but I got this move here, CAD Swissy, posted this in the room, bought it here at 93, took it off up here to 20 points short of 95. I've got various slices of the oil, I've got various slices of the Dow today, just not got a lot today, having missed that Euro session. Let's start looking at dailies now. I'm in this one. Bought this down here late last night. Let me show you what I did last night. Hang on. After very late, just before I shut my machine down last night, I looked on Forex Factory and noticed the Aussie jobs data was out. So I shorted up here, literally right at the top. Put a stop just above here. I risked something like 15-20 points and put a limit order to close the position down at 105. So I risked that much points for that much profit. So I missed some moves this week, got others. Could have done better, but I did okay. And so I'm in this Aussie pound. Right, let's start looking at dailies. Aussie US still sitting up there, and just not touching it, nothing to do up there. I think we will come off there, but if we close above 106, then that is going to move well. Let's have a look at the daily. On the US dollar Swissy, hammer on that R1 and up we've shot. increase the size of this. The US dollar Swissy had a good couple of days, Monday, Tuesday. Last couple of days we just flailed around. Would I short that? No. We're just trapped in the 50 and the 200 EMA. US dollar CAD, sideways, pound, just hanging in there, but under a trend line. There's the trend line. So it's a horrible chart. Really not much to chew on this week. The last couple of weeks have not been great. Yeah, we're just trapped in this horrible little range. So really not doing much. Euro. This is what the pound CAD looks like. This is a stopping bar. This is why I'm holding it. This is a stopping bar on major support. Now if I put the fibs on this, you'll see why I'm interested. Okay, this is the fibs on the 2012 price action. So that's the whole move, whole range of 2012 there. And here we are. We've touched S2. We're just on this fib zone. If tomorrow and into the weekend we can just close a little higher, then I think we can have our head and shoulders. I'll just pan back so you can see what I'm looking at now. Oh, come on. Right, so for head and shoulder I need a shoulder, a head. So this is the neckline. We close above 152 into the weekend, which it will, bear in mind we're at 151.70 now, and I would expect that to get back up to this high and maybe more. Otherwise, if we break this low, I get stopped out, and then this is heading for 150. So moving on, the pound yen. So the yen pairs are just right back up to resistance. And euro pound. Wow, this is the pound is very weak against the euro here, and quite a good move. Taken a while as usual with this euro pound. 81.50 was bought last week, and then we've just bust up out of this area here. 84 looks like the target, and we're pretty close to it. And there's no reversal sign, so I'm not trading it. Euro CAD. Okay, so yen, CAD yen, decent move on the back of oil. So the R1 got bought down there at 89.14, we're 81.26. CAD Swissy is sitting up there at the highs. A lot of resistance above with that 95. Aussie sitting on the highs. Aussie yen high. So not an easy start to 2013 for some of these trades. The Swissy being quite weak. Some of the Swissy pairs were good. The CAD Swissy was great, and there's the Aussie CAD. That's a terrible chart. So the oil now has touched that R2 and has come off. It's very, very high, and I'm based on, let's look at the fibs. So we closed above the fib zone yesterday, pulled back the fib zone today, and up we've gone. I mean, obviously the big 100 is a possible target. For that to happen, we're going to have to stay oversold up here on the RSI. So potentially a pullback to 95, if you get it, is a good place to get long. But you know, you are buying high. Nothing wrong with buying high. It's just a lower probability to my way of thinking. So as we go into options expiry, the only thing I am holding at the moment is pound Aussie dollar, which as we speak is not looking good. I might even get stopped out of that one the rate I'm going at the moment. Pound US, it's just a mess. Pound US is just a mess. That rhymes, doesn't it? So sit tight. Right, and now I'm going to look at stocks. So look away if you're not interested in stocks. Excite has bounced back really well, and Tesco's has got a hammer yesterday, closed above today. So I think that's tradable. There is a lot of resistance up there at 350. It is tradable if you want to get in now and hold your stop. If you try and get 348, hold your stop at 342. That is tradable because we have a massive gap up there. We've got this gap to contend with at 380. I think this little excursion above the gap has got people interested, and I think we're finding buyers down here. So if you're prepared to take a long-term view on Tesco, I think this is the place to get in. Sainsbury's is good. That is not bad at all. If you buy pullback to 325, hold your stop under 318. Rolls Royce has had a good week, still holding up high. Premier Foods sideways. I would wait for a test of 110. Morrison's okay. So the stocks have had not a bad day. That's a hammer on M&S with low RSI, not extreme RSI, that's low. A lot of support down here at 360. M&S is a buy as long as you have a stop under. I would put a stop under 345. Let's see if you can get back to 400 on that one. General is performing well, and Domino Pizza's okay. Centamin, CEY holding up. There's a lot of support here at 55. Might test 50, but I think this one is. Let's have a look. Where can I draw a trend line from? Yeah, we're holding it. Yeah, that's a good trend line. We're holding the trend line. So it's re-kissing the trend line. As long as we don't close below that, I would keep hold of that and let that go. Sky's okay. Barclays is very high. Now for BT sitting at that 290. Now for BT looks ready for another leg up. We're in a pennant there with this R1. We start to close above, get above 290, 295. That's got legs. BG's had another good day. It's getting momentum. And US stocks. RIM holding high, not budging. Let's have a look at Apple. Apple's sideways today, but I think that it's holding the trend line, and I think it's finding buyers down there. 3D Systems, Facebook sideways. Okay, that's it. Just be careful because it's options expiry. I will be looking at the markets, but not doing much. Okay, thanks, bye.